Hello and welcome to this video in the Google Ads training series. Today, we'll be talking about bid strategies. Why do we bid? At the onset of every single search query, Google is gathering relevant data to display on the SERP for the end user. Something else is happening in the background though. An auction of sorts. Bids are being placed on how much a company is willing to pay for a user to click on their ad for that search query. Competition is fierce. In the insurance industry, some companies are willing to pay nearly $200 for a single click. Let that sink in. $200. One click. Really makes you wonder if you're paying for insurance or their advertising campaigns. Before we get started with the training, I wanted to remind everyone to subscribe to the channel. I put out a video every single day to build your knowledge in advertising, marketing, Shopify, and dropshipping. I do this absolutely free of charge. I also host a live call every Thursday night for our Facebook group, where I give away a 1-hour consulting call. By subscribing, you are helping this channel reach more people and build out the revenue required to keep producing these videos for you. Thank you so much for clicking through. I hope you enjoy the video. Now, how do we control how much we are willing to spend on a particular keyword or set of keywords? Our bidding strategy in our campaigns. Here's the thing about auctions though. If you go to an auction for high-end art, but you're only willing to bid $100 for a piece of art, I promise you, you won't ever win an auction. That's just the nature of auctions. The real price, the value of that piece of art, will be paid based on spot demand on the basis of one supply. Now, value is subjective in art, as it is in digital advertising. One site may convert 45% of their visitors, while another might only convert 4%, which then means that a click should be 11.25 times more valuable to the first site over the second. Thus, the first company should be willing to pay more for their traffic. Bidding for your campaign can be done by allowing Google to choose, which is recommended by Google, or by setting your own bid via bid selection. If you choose to allow Google to do this, simply tell Google what to focus on, and if you'd like, give them a target cost per action, and they will do everything in their power to make it happen for you. If you like to live life on the wild side, or are just complete control freaks like me, click on or select a bid strategy directly. Google gives you the option of target CPA, target ROAS, maximum clicks, maximize conversions, maximize conversion value, target impression share, or manual CPC. Now, the only true control at the bid level you have is inside of maximize clicks or manual CPC. These allow you to set the maximum CPC you're willing to spend to receive a placement on the SERP. These two options allow you to take your campaign by the reins and ride. The problem? You'll be playing often with the proper maximum to see the best cost per click balanced by the most effective click price to get the desired action on your website. I wrote that out, and that's a mouthful. Even though I'm a control freak, if you're just starting out and don't have hours a day dedicated to analyzing results, my suggestion is to stick to allowing Google to maximize conversions or conversion value. Once you've established what your company is capable of doing for a return on ad spend or ROAS, you could switch to target ROAS or target CPA, as you can get your cost per action through knowing ROAS. They aren't very different statistics. They use the same variables for calculation. If you insist on adjusting CPCs, here's the method that I use to measure efficacy of your changes. Run your advertising campaign until you have 5 conversions and measure the CPC required to acquire those 5 conversions. Once you know your CPC and the CPA for a conversion, you adjust your bid by 10% higher or lower. At the new maximum, repeat this process. Eventually, you'll see that your changes in CPC will help you find a new equilibrium. If you notice that you aren't having any changes in your CPC or CPA for a conversion, then you are above your maximum required CPC, and you must lower your CPC more to find when your actual bid starts to be impacted. From a far enough distance, this will look like a parabola, but on the shorter term, it looks more like steps. Sometimes those steps are at a 1 to 2 cent increment, other times they're at dollars at a time. Not all clicks are the same. Some clicks are useless and expensive. Some are cheap and effective. You won't know for certain how valuable a certain CPC level is until you've tested it out thoroughly. If you let Google do this, you won't ever really know the best CPC for your campaigns, but Google will do its best to find it for you and keep you there. That is all for today. I hope that after this training, you've made a decision on if you're going to let Google optimize or if you want to do it all yourself. And if you decide to do the optimization, you understand the regimented methodology you have to take in order to measure the effect of changing your bids. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.